The human mind is so fascinating to me. I'm always fascinated by people who suffer from cognitive dissonance, people who suffer from denial. Every time I get on this app, I see men and women saying, none of this is real. This is just social media. None of these things are happening in real life. And the only thing I can think of is, what rock have y'all been living under? Let's go through just a couple of the ways in which this is not just on social media. Did Trump win the election a few weeks ago? Or is that just on social media? Isn't there a thing where there's a competition between the reds and the blues? So like the people that wear blue that are on the right side of history, and those who wear red who are on the wrong side of history, and it's been that way since this country was stolen, right? That's not a real thing. People arguing about politics online isn't happening in real life. Women are closing up shop and choosing not to have either any kids at all, or they're not having more kids because there's a beef between men and women. This gender war that's online is very much happening in real life. We literally have caused the birth rates globally to go down. Me and Bourbon Bougie always say we're team let the birth rate plummet to hell, right? We love it. I wake up every day and I'm excited that the birth rates are declining. But no, that's only online though, right? That's not really happening. Y'all get on here and bitch about dating apps, and the men are this, I can't say the T word, and the women are the T word, and this is just not worth it. These dating apps are trash, blah, blah, blah. That's all just happening online. Little boys and grown men going around post-election saying, your body, my choice. Y'all think that that's just happening online. No, it's actually happening in real life. The femicide rate, that's just online too. None of that's real. No, women aren't being unalived by the loves of their lives. That's not happening, right? Women complaining about childcare expenses, capitalism, anybody complaining about anything really, it's only happening online. None of these people are complaining about anything in real life. None of this is like the delusion. Y'all are living in a state of delusion. If you ask me, everything that we talk about online, we're talking about it because it's happening in real life. There is a gender divide in real life. We know this because everybody's complaining about red pill this, modern woman that, in real life. We can prove it because women are choosing not to have fucking kids everywhere in the world. That speaks volumes in and of itself. I don't know how much clearer that can get. We don't even have to add in all the other stuff. There's many more things I can add, but this video is going to get too long. We don't even have to add in that stuff. We can just look at the fact that women are choosing to not have more kids or any kids at all, because happy women who are in a good environment would be glad to have kids in most cases, right? I'm just saying. And the fact that we're shutting down shop because of the patriarchy, because of the way males treat us, because the planet is dying, and all these other environmental reasons, this is not the conducive environment to be bringing kids into it. But no, all of this is just online, though. Project 2025 is just online. None of that's happening. None of the guys who actually drafted Project 2025 are actually on Donald Trump's cabinet in real life. That's just fake. Even though Donald Trump said he knew nothing about Project 2025. But the people who drafted it are in his cabinet. Oh, no. Sorry. That's just online. That's not in real life. Y'all need to, really wake the fuck up. Everything we're talking about online is because it's happening in real life. Get a fucking clue. So I see a lot of men say this on social media almost every day. And I want to know what y'all mean by that. When y'all say most women don't qualify for the types of men that they want, let's go down the list of the things that these men are offering women. Okay? First and foremost, they're not offering loyalty. Most men cheat. So Okay? Most women qualify to be cheated on, to get their asses whooped, to be humiliated, to be left single mothers, to be brought home diseases that they may or may not be able to get rid of. I think any woman can fall into that trap. That's all that y'all are offering. Most of y'all don't make over 50K, except all the guys online. All the men online magically make six figures, right? Right? But most of y'all don't work. What are you offering a home for these women to live in? How can you do that when you have 5 roommates or you live in your mom's basement? How does that work? A lot of y'all don't even have your own cars. And if you do have a car, it's probably a hoopty. And then if it's a nice car with rims on it or whatever, that's probably the only nice possession you have, because you probably still live in your mom's basement or with your 5 roommates. Many of you guys are in and out of jail and or prison. Is that what you're offering? You don't think women qualify for prison inmates? I'm really trying to figure out what y'all have to offer to the point where we don't qualify. The billions of dollars that y'all are costing the government because y'all are unemployed. The fact that most of y'all allegedly got replaced by food stamp cards, or I'm sorry, back in the day it was a book of food stamps. Y'all were easily thrown to the side by a couple sheets of paper. A few sheets of paper could easily replace you because you were that valuable. The whole welfare took black men out the home, right? So y'all don't even have a home to offer anybody. You don't have anything. You don't have any money. You're not offering protection. You're not protecting these women, because the women end up needing protection from their so-called protectors. That's how that works. When these women are being unalived or beaten or whatever, who's doing it? I say this all the time. The man who she lays next to at night is the one doing it. So you're not offering protection. What is it that we need to be qualifying for? I really need to know. So I absolutely love this comment. I'm sitting here laughing because this is my theory as to why so many black men hate Russell Wilson so much. Because they're jealous of Sierra. And they want Russell Wilson. They wish they had his money, his fame, and to be able to get a baddie like Sierra. So to cope with their jealousy, they had to degrade Sierra and say she's ran through and for the streets and she's a single mom and all that, because they want to lower the self-esteem of other single mothers. Because if your self-esteem is low, you'll give men down there, these types of men who are considered nothing, a chance. If your self-esteem is low, if you actually have high standards, they don't have a shot at getting with you. So they have to say things like you're ran through and for the streets and stuff. So they had to degrade her. And then they had to degrade Russell because, like I said, they're mad because they are the ones who want to be able to S Russell's D. They want Russell to bend them over. They want Russell to cash his money out on them. I keep trying to tell y'all, the biggest groupies there are men. Men are the biggest groupies. The way that they act when they get around rich men, like why so many of them are into men like Donald Trump or Future or P. Diddy even, right? These men are salivating. They are foaming at the mouth because they want the opportunity to S these men's D, but they can't. So they call Russell a simp and say he's useless and he's weak and blah, 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 because that is how they cope with their jealousy. Because if you really think about it, there is literally no other legitimate reason to hate on two people that you don't even fucking know that much. What are y'all's conclusions? What do y'all think it is?
All together, girls. 1, 2, 3. Fuck these men on the internet. They don't know what they want, but they will see what they can get. Oh, go and waste your one and only precious life while pretending not to have a full receding hairline. So keep your eyes on his hairline and your hand on your drink. For all you know, he is a psychopath. He'll leave you on red and he won't care if you're dead. And the psychics on TikTok are wrong.